Hi everybody, welcome to Depot TV. I'm your host Sherry Jackson, coming to you today from the Depot because we are filming today a very special season finale Halloween episode of Depot TV that you're not going to want to miss next week. Coming up today we have the Contraband. Tanner Miller and his band. I got to sit down with Tanner. I hope you enjoy that chat with him and his music. We also have Melody Bays, Executive Director of The Well, the new big, beautiful county building that's going in just across the railroad tracks from the Depot, with some exciting news about what will be going on there. And we have a train talk with Ken. Stick around, Depot TV.
I can smell it coming right down that river. Whiskey boats are burning, and I don't know what to do. See, I had a little plan to pay back all of my debt, but laying in a drunken hand ruined all of it. Oh, mama, what am I supposed to do? I cook cards with a man from Memphis. He's coming to collect what's due. Send a letter to Loretta, tell her I'm coming. Soon as the winds catch my sails, I'm gone. I cut cards with the man from Memphis. He had queens over aces. 3 jacks won't make you no king. Gonna lose it all. Oh, 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 Lord. Oh, mama, what am I supposed to do? I cut cards with the man from Memphis. He's coming to collect what's due. I can smell it coming right down that river. Whiskey boats are burning, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. take your coin while she drags you in. With a smile she'll keep that change, so starts the end. So won't you heed this warning? Won't you, my lad? The white witch is wine, it's gonna drive you mad. She's a witch. Pray to your God if she crosses your path. Clutch to your soul, boy, she won't give it back. She'll learn you a lesson, now leave your mouth dry. She'll offer you company for a pool of her wine. Won't you heed this warning? Won't you, my lad? The white witch is wine, it's gonna drive you mad. She's a witch. My lips, so won't you heed this warning? Won't you, my lad? The white witch is wine, it's gonna drive you mad. Won't you heed this warning? Won't you, my lad? The white witch is wine, it's gonna drive you mad. The witch.
Hi everybody, it's me, Sherry, here at the Depot, and I am here with my friend Tanner Miller. Hi,
Hey there.
Tanner.
How's it going?
I'm all right, how about you?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
And we're all set up in here today because your band is going to record some songs that we get to hear on this episode of Depot TV.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's the rumor.
That's the rumor, good. Well,
Yeah.
I hope the rumor is true because I can't wait to see that.
It is. Yeah.
So I always like to start, or I like to start a lot of the interviews by asking people, Norman, Oklahoma, born here, moved here, transplanted here. How did this become home, or was it always home?
I am a born-again Okie. Moved
Explain
up here from.
that.
I moved up here from Dallas.
Okay.
It's just south of Denton.
Got it. I think I know where that's at.
Just
All
right
right.
south of Denton.
Right on.
Moved up here to go to OU, and then graduated from there somehow, and stuck around because I just enjoy the town,
Yeah.
and it's got that good on it. So
It does have that good on it. I like this town.
yeah.
It's good.
So then just stuck around, and don't see myself boogieing out of here. So.
Okay, randomly, because I'm curious, what'd you major in?
Pre-unemployment.
Pre-unemployment, I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a degree in math.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I majored in environmental conservation.
You did?
And I went to the largest oil school in the world.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For environmental conservation.
I was very big into getting in and out of college very quickly.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
So, yeah.
Feel that.
So I got out of there.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And then what'd you do?
After my environmental conservation degree, I went and worked in a paint factory, driving freight.
Okay.
Yeah. And really putting that major to good use.
I
But
did the same.
work was work. And then I started bartending and, worked at OU for a while. Then,
Well, the bartending came in handy because now you own a bar.
yeah, me and my wife, we own the Blue Bonnet.
I love that.
Non-smokings since the pandemic hit. Selfless plug. And so did that for a couple years. And then once I got tired of bartending, I went back to OU for a little while. And I'm just working up there in the athletic department. Just
I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, just work with my hands. So,
Doing the things that pay the bills.
But then playing music all throughout it and trying to devote more time and more effort to that every day.
Was music a thing you brought with you? Was that a thing you did before you got here? Was that a thing that started once you got here?
I bought a guitar when I was when I was 17.
Yeah.
And then just started playing and skipping class to play and all that stuff. I mean, that's always what I like doing, and I always love music. And so.
And you're still doing it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got a pretty cool thing going on right now. So.
It's great.
Yes, ma'am.
So these guys that you play with, the Contraband. Tell me about this group.
So this is the same 4 guys, I think, for 2 years now. More than that, Mike Rose, Taylor Crittenden, James Wyrick. We've all been playing together for a while, and kind of forming our own sound.
Yeah.
And really kind of experimenting at every show. We never quite know what it's going to sound like, but we know it's going to be good.
Right.
And we're recording a record right now.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah,
you're doing that here in Norman, right?
With Trent Bell.
Yeah,
yes,
very nice.
We did a live record 2 years ago called "Greetings from Norman," and Trent recorded that and mixed it and mastered it. First live record he had ever done. It sounds great. It's on Spotify. It's on all the things. Napster. But we're doing an actual studio record with him, and we are almost done tracking it right now. So it's going to have a couple of Mike songs on there.
Yep.
With his vocals, and then some of my songs, and it's coming together pretty well. It kind of helps when it's been the same 4 people playing together for a while.
Can settle into a
feel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So when you say you had different folks in and out of the group, and this group's been together for a couple of years.
Yes. It's like 3.5 years ago, the Contraband name came up.
I love that name for a band, by the way. That's just that's A+ on the band name.
Well, Logan Webb coined that on my couch a couple years ago, and then we've had a few different members here and there, but it's been these same 4 people for probably 2 years.
And I'm always curious with the band as well. Sometimes I feel like a band, you can aim at a sound, like you can hear it in your head and you're trying to make it, or you're trying to get somewhere. And sometimes you just let it happen because everybody brings a thing and you go, hey, I like that, I like that, I like that.
Yeah.
How does it work with you guys?
Well, luckily for me, I'm the worst musician in the band. Awesome. And I get to learn every week about playing live music and how to do things in shows. And every single one of them's great at what they do, like amazingly great. Like no one should hire them though; they're really busy. Don't do that. But they're all extremely talented, and so I'm lucky to play with them. And I kind of tell them every time, like, "Hey, here's what I got. What do you got?" And it's like y'all kind of show me how to do it. Like, there's a lot of times where here's a brand new song, we're on a stage, and we have like a good show, like where it's like in front of, a good crowd, but when there was crowds,
Back when there were crowds, when that was a thing.
And I would say like, hey, let's try this new song. They'd be like, let's just roll through it on stage, and it always works out well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's
a great way to discover something new in a thing when you're getting feedback while you're working it out, though, right?
It gets a little messy.
It gets a
little messy, a little scary, but it's like, that's what I like. A little chaos,
Absolutely.
You gotta crush that coal a little bit every once in a while. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, that record should be done by the. We're almost done mixing, or almost done mixing. We're about to start mixing here shortly, and Trent's phenomenal, so he'll probably pump that out pretty quick. So hopefully by the end of the year we'll have a product.
By the end of the year. All right. Well, everybody follow the Contraband. Go listen to them on Spotify. Pay attention to the Depot's website because we'll let you know when that album comes out.
Yes, and every Tuesday at the Blue Bonnets.
Yes.
At 9 p.m.-ish on the dot.
At precisely 9 p.m.-ish.
On the dot.
Bang.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Tanner.
Thanks, Sherry.
Can't wait to hear the music. You guys stick around. Hi guys, it's me, Sherry. And guess what this is? It's a commercial. Actually, it's a commercial for commercials. We have time on Depot TV and space, and we need some partners to help support Depot TV and keep it going. But you know what we got? We got this platform and audiences every week. And if you sell a thing or provide a service or just want to support us and say thanks, or if you have a shout out or something you want people to know about, you could become a partner in the Depot and have some commercial time of your very own. So give us a call at 405-307-9320 or email us at office@normandepot.org and find out how this commercial space could be your commercial space. Thanks. Depot, and today I am very excited. We are doing an interview with our new neighbors just to the west of us here at the Depot from The Well. Guys, introduce yourselves. Awesome. Let everybody know who you are.
Hi, I'm Melody Bays. I'm a longtime Normanite, born and raised here on the east side. And I am the executive director of the Cleveland County Wellness Square, and we were hired back in 2018, and here we are. 2021, still going strong.
Good morning, I'm Tara Douglas, and I'm the Director of Community Engagement over at The Well. I consider myself a Normanite, moved here for school and never left, so here we are.
You are for sure. Yeah. Love it. So for those of you that may not know, here at the Depot we have been watching all of the fabulous construction take place just across the railroad tracks from us. If you've been driving around downtown, you've been seeing these new buildings go up. It is happening. It is nearing completion. Yeah. So let's let everybody know what's The Well.
Yeah, what's The Well? And I think maybe like if we could spend some time maybe going back in time a little bit to why it's even here. Because when we talk about The Well, I think it's sort of a new concept, at least for Norman. And so we get some questions about where did it even come from. Yeah. And it was a pretty thoughtful project. So back in 2017, the Cleveland County Commissioners, this is a county project, Cleveland County Board of Commissioners decided that they wanted to do something to make Cleveland County a destination for everyone, for the nation. Yeah. And they also were thinking about health and wellness. We don't have a lot of amazing stats in our state around public health, unfortunately. We make the news a lot for bad things, but we have some really awesome strengths here in Cleveland County. One of those was the farmers market, the Norman Farm Market, oldest farm market in the state. It's been out there at the fairgrounds since the 80s. Yeah, it's right down from my house. They have amazing orange watermelons for sale right now. Get them while you can. They're so good. But they, we had this access to fresh fruits and vegetables, but then we were kind of seeing the market not have the audience space that it once did. Mm-hmm. And so Commissioner Stacy, who was on the Board of Health at the time, worked with the Health Department Director for Cleveland County and said, what can we do to maybe make fresh fruits and vegetables more accessible? And we have this market, and what can we do to increase patronage and all that stuff? And so they decided to create a new space for the market, which mm-hmm. then led to what else can we do with this space? What other public health wishes do we have for Cleveland County? And so it became a part of the master plan. And the master plan is larger than just the well. There's more things that'll be coming in the future. I think there's probably a 5 to 10 year plan for that. But because this was a fully funded project, the health department is our main funder, we were able to kick it off. So we were hired in 2018. From 2017, when the master plan was signed, sealed, delivered, I mean, within a year for government to do something and get something implemented is pretty amazing. So they hired us, and then we just started interviewing architects and construction folks and got a plan together. So now we're here, mm-hmm. and the well is really, our idea is that it's going to be a place where, and the community will tell us if this is exactly what they want or not, mm-hmm. and we will adjust. This is a living building, and our ideas are going to constantly evolve, but it's going to be a place where people can take classes, they can shop, they can access anything that they want health and wellness related. So you may come in on a Thursday, and there might be a yoga class going on. There'll be a functional medicine doctor. They'll be rotating in through the Norman Regional Health at the Well Clinic. We have our More Norman Technology Center friends who have a demonstration kitchen up there, and they'll be working with, it's really fun that we have a kitchen right next to our farmer's market. Primo. But they'll be doing cooking classes, and they'll work with local chefs to also do cooking classes. Again, all around health. Like if, beet is the vegetable of the week.
I love a beet.
I do. And I don't love a beet, but there's a couple ways I think I could love a beet. If someone just taught me how to love a beet.
Pickled. You like pickles?
I do.
Pickled beets.
Mm-hmm. I like pickles.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that in my mind, in our minds, mm-hmm. is kind of how this came to be. It's what we hope it'll grow into. But again, the commissioners, before we even came on board, they did a lot of community listening sessions.
I took part in those.
You took part in it?
I did. Yeah. I was really amazed. There were several constituent groups consulted. There were a lot of interviews. I felt like there was a lot of good listening that took place around, because this is a great space downtown. It's really centrally located. I love to see organizations want to lean in and provide something for the entire community to be able to access and take advantage of. And I have loved meeting with both of you and hearing the plans as we get closer to this building being ready about just how accessible and available this space is going to be.
Yeah.
Stupid excited about having the farmers market downtown.
So excited too.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have it in my building. I mean, it's moving further from my house. I live off Porter, and so it's moving further away, but my accessibility is going to skyrocket. 2 days a week I can just hop right on over. But we are so thankful to the Depot and to you for being such a champion of this project. This is a new area for us. We're officing right now at the health department, which is on the east side, but anyone from this area knows that Oklahoma City has their districts. I feel like Norman we have pods of areas too.
We do.
And downtown Norman, at least when I was growing up, it looked a lot different than it does now. And there's new neighbors to be had, and everyone has been so great and welcoming and supportive. Mm-hmm. And we just love that we're moving to a community that supports the arts. We're going to be a part of the Walker Art District, which is really
super
cool.
Exciting.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Not a part of our world where we're officing at now. So that's a whole sector that we get to learn about, and people we get to meet, and friends we get to make, and we're just really thankful that you guys have welcomed us with open arms in this space.
So happy to. I think, for those of us that love the arts, we've talked a lot over the last year about how much the arts has to do with wellness, especially our mental wellness over the last year, the things we know that helped people make it through the last year, art, music, poetry.
Yes.
Something good to binge watch. These are the things that kind of kept our spirits lifted a little bit, and that's that mental part goes along with that physical part. So nice 1-2 punch to have downtown, the arts and wellness.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been interesting for us. I think you make a good point. This past year has been so wobbly, to say the least. Even as I kind of feel like this baby deer that's coming out, and we haven't seen the light of day for a while, used our legs, used our brains the same way. And we're coming out of this thing, we think, maybe a little bit, maybe 2 steps forward, 10 steps back, we don't know yet, but we really want the Well to also be a place where people feel safe, where people feel like they can come and kind of heal together. And part of that for us is going to also be heading into a virtual capacity, and so we will have a website we've already interviewed a couple folks who are going to be doing some classes out of that space that will only be virtual, that you will only get online.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we want to be cognizant. We don't want to push our family and our friends and our community into something that they may not be ready for. So we just want to meet everyone where they're at. If you want to come in person and do something safely, we will provide a safe space for that. If you are interested in just doing things online, we'll meet you online. I know we'll be on the other end of the screen doing the same quirky moves you're doing, if it's yoga or Zumba or whatever it is. Yeah. But we want to be a healing place for this community for sure.
And I think that is one thing too, where we have had the luxury of time with our project. I know us, being on board since 2018, we're like, when is it, we're ready to go. But just even having the couple of years to really be thoughtful about what's going to happen in this space, what does it need to look like, what do we want to be thoughtful to our partners and not duplicate efforts, let this really be a useful, meaningful spot. And then also lessons learned during COVID, like Melody talked about, we need access to more virtual services, and that's not something that was necessarily in our original game plan.
Sure.
So being able to kind of pivot as well and have all those additional touch points to folks that may not be ready to come see us in person yet, or able to, and just really be kind of thoughtful before we're open. Yeah, I think the extra time has really been nice
useful
for us. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I'm excited. I can't wait to see the space in action. So tell us when we think things are gonna start happening in your space. When?
Yeah. Tell us.
So we are,
Tell us, Tara.
we are slated for a November 12th grand opening event. So it is happening. We're excited, and we intentionally kind of chose that date as well because Second Friday Art Walk.
Perfect.
And new kids on the art district block. We're so excited to potentially partner with that event and with all of you folks. So that's your bread and butter. So November 12th, we'll definitely have different events kind of happening out of our space. We want it to be a nice little teaser for the public. They've been watching this building go up for the past year and kind of wondering what's going to happen. So we really want that date for the public to come in and get a little taste of what's going to happen on a daily basis out of the kitchen, or what does a yoga class look like, or maybe a little market teaser. So really get to come and see the space, and then sample of some of our programs that'll be happening on a regular basis.
That's great.
But it's coming down the pipe, November 12th.
Second Friday. All right. So make plans to stop by the Well on Second Friday in November.
Yes.
And we hope to have a musical guest on board, maybe more than one, free hot chocolate, and maybe even a public interactive art mural. So we're working on that. We're hoping to do some fun things that the community can help kind of take some ownership over this space and make it their own. So stay tuned. And we're on social. The Well OK, I think, on Instagram and Facebook, and then you can go to thewellok.org, and we always keep our updates on there. So this is sort of the first time we're making it public that it's November 12th on the Depot TV. And so we'll be talking about it more, but we wanted your audience to have the first date, November 12th.
It's happening.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, anything else I'm missing before we sign off?
What do you think? Anything else? I don't think so.
Did Do we think
I think you've done a great
partners? Okay.
Yeah, we thanked everybody. Yeah,
I
think we're
you've
good.
done a great job. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see inside the building. It's been great watching, it all come together, and great getting to know the both of you. And happy to introduce you to our Depot audiences today.
Thanks for
Everybody,
having
the
us.
folks from the Well, make plans to stop by, follow their Facebook, take a look at the website, and get excited about this new community project. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
On the next few photos, this is showing some of the damage that has occurred to this 100-year-old building over time. We had a combination of some water leaks that had gotten into the structure and termites. On the first photo, you'll notice the circle cross medallion, which is above the baggage room doors, is leaning way back. And that was one of the symptoms that was originally noted. The next photo shows that in even more detail, that there was quite a bit of lean to that. And it turns out that there had been damage to the roof structure that was causing the beams to give away. Some engineers came in and evaluated it. They required the entire ceiling to be torn out of the baggage room area. And there are timbers shoring up the area because they were afraid that things were too damaged to support the roof weight. Also, there was brick damage. It needed a lot of work around the brickwork where mortar joints had deteriorated, bricks had separated, and there was a lot of separation in that area. So when the engineers finished their evaluation, they decided that the baggage room could not be saved. It was going to have to be completely leveled and replaced. And this shows the operation as the brickwork is being taken down. And as they did tear the brickwork down, they were very careful to try to save as much of the brickwork as they could, and they had a crew sitting over here to the side with chipping hammers, knocking the mortar off the old brick and stacking it so it could be used in the reconstruction. They did a very good job of that. There were also a lot of roof tiles that had been damaged, and they needed to be replaced. We see the entire structure of the baggage room has been torn down, and there were some other areas where when they tore away the bricks, they saw very significant termite and water damage which needed to be repaired. And I can't say enough about the fact that the city chose to properly repair the building, and they did a wonderful job when it might have been cheaper to bulldoze it, but the city, to their distinguished honor, did choose to fix it correctly, and I think they've done a very good job.
Hi guys, it's me, Sherry. And guess what this is? It's a commercial. Actually, it's a commercial for commercials. We have time on Depot TV and space, and we need some partners to help support Depot TV and keep it going. But you know what we got? We got this platform and audiences every week. And if you sell a thing or provide a service or just want to support us and say thanks, or if you have a shout out or something you want people to know about, you could become a partner in the Depot and have some commercial time of your very own. So give us a call at 405-307-9320 or email us at office@normandepot.org and find out how this commercial space could be your commercial space. Thanks.
surrender to you. I don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight no more. So let's throw another log on our fire, mama, and let it burn all night long. You gotta believe me, your love is the air. So now I'm calling for you, turn my mountains into valleys. Your love, it falls like the rain. You turn my mountains into valleys. Your love, it falls like the rain. Well, I may be a fool, but I'm not one to wander from this road I know so well. But I may stumble, but I'm not one astray. For yours is the fire that keeps me warm. You gotta believe me, your love is the air. So now I'm calling for you, turn my mountains into valleys. Your love, it falls like the rain. You turn my mountains into valleys. Your love, it falls like the rain. Come on, take. Gotta believe me, your love is the air. So now I'm calling for you, for you turn my mountains into valleys. Your love, it falls like the rain. You turn my mountains into valleys. Your love, it falls like the rain. People get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, just get on board. All you need is faith to hear those diesel diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, just thank the Lord. Well, people get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key to unlock the doors and board them. There's always room for those who love the most. So people get ready, there's a train a-comin'. Don't need no baggage, just get on board. All you need's faith to hear those diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, just thank the Lord. There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner. Forsake all mankind just to save his own. Take pity on those whose path grows dimmer. There ain't no hiding place from the kingdom come. So people get ready, there's a train a-comin'. Don't need no baggage, just get on board. All you need is faith to hear those diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, just thank the Lord. People get ready, there's a train a-comin'. Don't need no baggage, just get on board. All you need is faith to hear those diesels humming. You don't need no ticket, just thank the Lord. You don't need no ticket, just thank the Lord. You don't need no ticket, just thank the Lord.
Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around for Depot TV tonight. Don't forget to tune in next week's season finale, Halloween episode, horror rock, horror novels, zombies. It's gonna be great. We'd like to thank all of the sponsors and individuals that make the programming of the Depot possible, and that includes viewers like you who could become a member of the Depot for as little as $5 a month. And if you've listened this far and you comment zombie on this post, I've got a Depot tote bag coming your way. Thanks. Bye.
Why which is wine, it's gonna drive you mad. She's a witch. Pray to your God if she crosses your path. Clutch to your soul, boy, she won't